Hey, what's up, family? Welcome to the Motivational Institute, where passion and purpose will always find you. My name is Stacey Burrell, and today we are going to talk about Tony Robbins' six human needs. Six human needs. So I'm going to take these six human needs and put it in the context of relationships, relationship with yourself, relationship with others. Are y'all ready? Y'all ready? Okay. I'm putting these on. So you already know what time it is. Grab your pen, grab your paper. Let's take some notes together. So before I get into the six human needs, let me say this, and this all came from Tony Robbins. We all have the same human needs, each and every one of us. Okay, so that's research based. The second thing I want you to think about is we all value them differently. We prioritize them in our lives differently. So, as we go through these, if you are in a relationship, you could be dating someone, married, situationship, no judgments here, okay? I want you to share this information today with the person that you are with. Ask questions. Don't make assumptions about what you feel their needs are and how they prioritize them, but ask. If you are not in a relationship, hey, team single, okay? It's nothing wrong with being single, okay? This is a good place to be in because we can learn more about ourselves and we are preparing for the next chapter, right? For the next leg of the race. So if you are single, as we go through these six human needs, I want you to think about yourself, okay? I want you to go really, really deep and ask yourself serious questions. And you may have to look back to previous relationships that you had or experiences that help you understand your needs and how you value them. All right, we all good? Okay, perfect. So let's go into the six. The first human need is certainty. Certainty. We all need to know, for the most part, what's going to happen next. You in a relationship, you dating somebody? Where's this going? What's the plan? Right? There's nothing wrong with that, especially when you are four times around the sun, like myself, in the back of my mind. I'm always thinking that, right? Because I'm all about having fun and having a good time and hanging out, but I don't want to waste it, right? So, certainty. People need to know whether they're dating or in a marriage, whatever that is, or you're single, you need the certainty of life. You need to understand what's going to happen next for the most part. Now, look, we're not God, right? We're not psychic. We cannot predict the future. But when you're in a relationship, people need certain things. They need to know you're going to be committed and loyal to them, or they may need to know that, when you come home, you're going to spend time with them and talk to them. They may need to know that a meal is going to be cooking, right? Lasagna, popping, whatever that is. They need that certainty of like, I can depend on you. You're going to be there. This relationship is going in a certain direction, right? Certainty. We all need that certainty. You, as a single person, there are certain things that you need in your life to be consistent. And when those things are not consistent, it's going to change how you feel and it's going to change how you behave. Think about the pandemic for a second. I'm not even going to go all the way into that. We all lost certainty. We lost it, right? So we all had to like figure out how to create some type of security and safety and certainty within our own minds in order to survive that. So we all need it. The second one is the flip side of certainty. It's uncertainty. We need a little variety. Hey, because if you're in a relationship and it's the same every single day, you're going to get bored. You're going to get bored. If you're in a relationship with yourself and it's the same every single day, you will be bored. Absolutely. As they say, variety is the spice of life. That's true. Let me get a little extra. So we need that. We need to be spontaneous. We need a little adventure. Some of us may need more adventure than others where they're like, I don't want to plan nothing. Let's just go and do it. And other people are like, nope, I need to understand how long we'll be gone, how many days, where we going, what's gonna be there. Right? So there's different levels to this, but you definitely need variety in almost all relationships because if not, you're going to be bored. Setting goals this year for myself personally, that gave me that personal variety. That gave me that uncertainty because I plan to do things that I have never done before, like singing in the choir. I had vocal coaching today. Oh, I feel fancy. First thing, right? So there's a little anxiety going into that, but it also gave me energy because I was like, I'm proud of myself for doing something that I would have never ever done. Right. So we all need uncertainty. The third human need is significance. Significance means important. I need to know that I matter. I need to know that I'm valued. I need to know that I'm seen. Right. I need to be seen. I need to be heard. That's everybody in a relationship. That type of significance. If people don't feel significant in a relationship, they will create significance. And that's typically not what you want. Okay? That's not what you want. That could be drama. Drama is like, you know what? If I'm not getting the energy or the attention, I'll create it for myself. Right? And whether it's positive or negative, it's still significant. Right? So, what is it that you really need to feel like in a relationship? And ask people those questions. What does significance look like? What does it look like for you to feel valued? Right? How can I show you that I see you? How can I show you that you're really important to me, that you are special to me? How? Ask the question if you're just not sure. Because you may be doing something that you feel is making that person feel important and significant, and they're not. Right? They might just be nice and not tell you, but they're not feeling that. So that's the third human need. The fourth human need, and this is near and dear to my heart, love and connection. Love and connection. Love/connection. So, as humans, Dan Siegel says that we are biologically wired for connection, all of us as human beings. We need that. When we're born and we come out of mama, the first thing that we are looking for is connection. We want to be held, we want to be rocked, we want to be fed, we want to be spoken to. We want to be protected. We want to be connected. That's what we want. If we don't get connection, we will settle for love. And this is more so adult, especially in romantic relationships, because we need connection, right? But love is something we'll settle for if we can't get it. So connection, what is that? That means resonance, attunement. That means that you are listening, you're present, you understand me, I understand you, right? There's something unspoken about the love and connection. Connection is like, I don't have to hear you say that you love me, which I would like to hear, but I feel it. Connection is a feeling. Now, love is you can show people love in different ways. You can you can buy something, you can tell them something, you can do them. It's like going through the motions, right? But connection is an actual feeling. So what I would say here is if you're in a relationship and you're just not sure about how you show love or connection to the other person or even to yourself, I would highly suggest taking the love languages quiz. Figure out your love language and then have your partner do the same. Even if you're not in a relationship, you want to understand your love language because When I do the love language quiz with a lot of my students, especially after the pandemic, everyone's love languages have changed. Because guess what changed? Certainty. Guess what increased? Uncertainty, right? So my needs as a human being, all of us, is shifted. So something that you valued before, something traumatic happened to you, may not be what you value or need right now. Okay. So that is the fourth one, is significant. So we got two more. Number 5 is growth. It's growth. And if you are a single person, set those goals for yourself. Set them in all areas of your life: physical, financial, spiritual, your health, which is physical and mental, your relationship, your career, your community. Set your goals. All right. Write your vision. Make it clear. We should all have something that we are aspiring to. We should have something that we're working toward in our life. Tony Robbins also said this, and I'm going to let you in on a little secret. You want to know what the secret is? This is so good. The secret to happiness is one word: progress. Progress. That's so good. We got to make progress. We need momentum, right? We need expansion. We need to be moving beyond where we are right now. And in a relationship, that relationship, although it's going to go through ups and downs, that's every relationship, you should still be growing. So talk to your partner about different areas, different things, goals that you're going to set, and ask yourself, are we really growing in these areas? Right? Because that's important. Now, the final human need is contribution. Contribution, meaning you have to give. You've got to give. Matter of fact, and I said this, you have to give to grow. In order to grow, we must give. We must contribute. We must contribute ourselves. So if you're doing that as a couple, hey, how are you contributing to your family? How are you contributing to your church? How are you contributing to your community? How are you contributing to your children? Right? What does the contribution to the home look like? What's the contribution? Are you contributing? And if you are a single person, when you set your goals, like for me, one of the goals that I had is to feed the homeless 3 times this year. Another one was to plant some trees or start planting things and like gardening for myself, right? That's contributing because that means I have to purchase less produce and I'm growing my own. I also said I'm not going to buy any more plastic. That's my contribution there. Is I'm going to help save the planet in some way, and I can do that. Yes, I got to lug this huge jug of water back and forth to the water place. But that's my contribution, is 1, 2, 3 things, right? Feeding, and then also tithing more in the church, which is actually, that's under my spiritual goal, but that's contribution as well. So those are the 6 human needs, right? I want you to think about those in any area or aspect of your life. Remember, everyone has the same human needs, but we all value them very different. I want to thank you all for joining me today. I hope this information really blessed you, because this 6 human needs is a game changer for me. I'm learning so much about myself, which means I feel like I have more to offer. And I actually got a roadmap. So if someone does ask me, right, and I do get into relationship, it's like, here, here. I have something I want to share with you, right? Make it easier for you. But I hope this information was a blessing. Please continue to stay encouraged, and remember, no matter what you do, don't stop, don't quit, and don't give up. God bless.